A lot of men spend years assuming the traditional way must be the right way. If everybody says you need long workouts, they believe it. If everybody says more volume is the key, they believe it. If everybody says you have to train constantly to grow, they believe it. But what if that is wrong? Or at least wrong for you, or wrong for you now? That is the question more men need to ask, especially older men. Because the body changes, recovery changes, energy changes, life changes. And if your training method doesn't adapt to those changes, your progress often stops. This is where many guys get frustrated. They feel like they are doing what they were told. They feel like they are being consistent. They feel like they are earning progress. But the body does not reward effort simply because it was sincere. It responds to the right stimulus delivered at the right time with enough recovery to adapt. That is a more exact standard. And it is why the best workout is not necessarily the most popular one. It is the one that produces results. Power Factor training was built around that idea. It asks you to evaluate training by measurable output, not by traditional practices, feel, or new trends. That's important. Because tradition in fitness is full of assumptions that have gone unchallenged for too long. Guys have been taught to worship volume, to worship frequency, to worship longer sessions, to worship fatigue. But none of those things are automatically equal to progress. Progress has to be objectively demonstrated. That is why measurement matters. That is why controlled, engineered intensity matters. That is why recovery matters. And that is why so many men are surprised when a shorter, more focused method produces better outcomes than the marathon gym sessions they used to believe in. It is not because hard work stopped mattering. It is because useful hard work matters more than random hard work. That is the distinction. And for older men, it can be the difference between finally moving forward again or staying stuck for another 5 years. A better workout is not always the one that leaves you feeling destroyed. A better workout is the one that drives adaptation. A better workout is the one you can recover from. A better workout is the one that produces better performance next time. That is what makes this approach so practical. It is not asking for blind faith. It is asking for observation. It is asking for measurement. It is asking you to compare one workout to the next and judge by results. That is a very reasonable standard, and the older you get, the more valuable that standard becomes. Because your training has to make sense, it has to be efficient, it has to be productive, and it has to fit real life. If you have been doing what everybody else says and not getting what you want, maybe the answer is not more of the same. Maybe the answer is a different framework. Power Factor Workout offers exactly that. This system has worked for over 30 years, and it may help you realize that the best workout for building new muscle is not the one you were taught, but the one that you can see objectively works. This system has worked for over 30 years, and if you are tired of spinning your wheels, it may be exactly the change you need. Just click the link for more info.